you miss this timeline, you might lose out on entire year to study on a fully funded scholarship in Japan. I'm Dipti Singh, your admissions counselor for Japanese universities. I'm from Education Japan. Education Japan is an official partner of various Japanese universities, and we have guided number of students in different courses and different universities and institutes in Japan over the past few years. And in today's video, I'm going to share the exact timeline that a student has to follow if they are targeting to receive MEXT Scholarship. Many students are confused about the process and about the specific timelines when they should be applying for the MEXT Scholarship. So let's start the video. So stage 1 is the application stage, and this is the time when the MEXT basically releases MEXT applications on its website. This is the time when you should download the application from the embassy website. So whichever country you are located in, you will go to the embassy website and download the form from there. Study the guidelines carefully. Do not miss out on general guidelines. These are very important guidelines, and this will ensure that you completely follow them, and also the success of your application depends highly on whether or not you have followed the guidelines properly. Third step is to prepare the documents. Once you go through the application form, of course you will know which documents are required in detail. There could be many documents which you are confused about and you do not know what they mean, and you might have very specific queries about your case, which document you do not have, or you are getting difficulty in arranging the document. For those, there is a separate video on the documents required for MEXT. You can watch that video here. Anyhow, so going back, you can now start preparing for documents. You can start preparing for your research proposal now. Specifically for masters and PhD students, if you're looking to pursue masters and PhD in Japan, you will have to write a research proposal, and you must do that. The good time to start this research proposal was in fact yesterday, but yes, now that you know that it's an important document, you can start your preparation now. It will be, the guidelines will also be in the form, how long the proposal should be and how it should be drafted. If you need more guidance, the video is tagged here. Stage 2 is application submission. This deadline is usually in May to June, and that is when you basically submit your documents to MEXT. You must submit the following: completed application form, your application transcripts and certificates, passport copy, recommendation letters, and your research proposal if as I said, you are a research student or master's or PhD. After submission, the embassy screens all these documents and selects some candidates, and these selected candidates move to the next stage. Let me warn you, many students get dropped during the screening stage because of incomplete documentation. So that is why you do your research well and complete your documents carefully before you submit them to MEXT. Next is the written examination phase, which happens in June of every year. Now, these shortlisted students, they are invited for a written exam, and this happens for undergraduate as well as masters and PhD applicants. And the subjects that you will appear for will depend on the course that you have chosen. Detailed video again tagged here. You can refer to it for more information. And as I always say, the preparation is always much ahead the application. So of course, you cannot do miracles in your exam if you haven't studied well, and this preparation should start much in advance. Stage 4 is interview round, and June to July. This is the time when interviews are conducted. So the students who pass the written exam, they automatically move to the interview round. And this interview is conducted at the Japanese embassy. And this stage is extremely important. So let me guide you on what could be the possible areas of preparation that you can do in advance. So basically the panel that evaluates you on clarity of your goals, why you choose Japan, why you chose your field, and what are your future plans, and what you intend to do after your personality and confidence, of course, that matters too. So these are the basic evaluation criteria. It's also about your vision and your seriousness. By now you understand. So many strong academic students, I have seen them fail this round, possibly because they do not have the clarity of their goal. My suggestion to you would be to get clarity of the kind of courses and universities in Japan and why you want to study in Japan in the first place before you appear for these rounds. Stage 5 is the screening result of Stage 5 is the first screening result that happens around July. In this screening result, basically your application has been already recommended to MEXT in Japan, and this means that you have cleared the embassy stage. But the process is not over yet. So this is only the first screening. The second screening happens in Japan. This happens between August to January and takes a little longer. So MEXT and Japanese universities, they review your profile again and they verify your documents and confirm final approval. In many cases, students do not need to take any action during this stage. This is primarily, the final review, and there are no dropouts or failures during this. And then the final results are announced. These happen between January to February, and the final results are announced. It means that you are selected and you will receive an official confirmation from the embassy regarding your. At this stage, your tuition, stipend, and airfare, all of it is confirmed. Stage 8 is your departure to Japan. This happens in April or September, depending on the university and the course that you have chosen or you have been allotted. So in most categories, there can be a chance that you will be selected for Japanese language training program, which will last for a year, and then you will start your degree. This is an important reminder to all students. April to July is the most crucial time for your application, and the preparation for this should start much in advance. But this is the time when you cannot miss this application window and you have to be ready with most of your documents. So, why not start preparing early? If you're serious about applying to MEXT or you're looking for more such scholarships, please comment below and get in touch with us as soon as you can. I really appreciate you taking your time out to watch this video. And for more guidance, you should continue to watch our videos and subscribe if you haven't done that.